Psalm 18 verses 2-3, 3-4, 47 and 51. I love you, Lord, my strength. I love you, O Lord, my strength. O Lord, my rock, my fortress, my deliverer. I love you, Lord, my strength. My God, my rock of refuge. My shield, the horn of my salvation, my stronghold. Praised be the Lord, I exclaim. And I am safe from my enemies. I love you, Lord, my strength. The Lord lives, and blessed be my rock. Extolled be God my Saviour. You who gave great victories to your king, and showed kindness to your anointed. I love you, Lord, my strength. Psalm 18 is David's song of thanksgiving for God's accomplishments on behalf of Israel and David. The king represents Israel, especially to the other nations, and his victories shows those nations the power of David's God. In verse 4 we hear that David was humbled because he was at the point of death. David had come to the realization he was without enough resources to overcome his enemies. Proof that the Lord is alive and active in David's life was that he had rescued David from his enemies. David's struggle with enemies wasn't solely with Philistines. Yes, both were powerful foes which David, acting as God's instrument, was able to overcome. Both David and ourselves share the same universal enemies. In Paul's letter to the Ephesians chapter 6 11-13 we read, "Put on the armor of God so that you may be able to stand firm against the tactics of the devil. For our struggle is not with flesh and blood but with the principalities, with the powers, with the world rulers of this present darkness, with the evil spirits in the heavens. Therefore, put on the armor of God, that you may be able to resist on the evil day and, having done everything, to hold your ground." Every day, we are at war with the evils of this world. We, like David, can overcome these evils. 1 Corinthians 10:13 No trial has come to you but what is human. God is faithful and will not let you be tried beyond your strength, but with the trial he will also provide a way out, be able to bear it. In one of his essays, Robert Louis Stevenson wrote that as a young man he sailed out into the ocean to see the laying of a foundation for a lighthouse. Nothing would satisfy him until he put on a diving suit and went down where the men were working. When they stood on the floor of the ocean, his companions signaled for him to jump up on a rock which towered above his head. Stevenson thought they were joking, but again they repeated the signal. He obeyed and, to his surprise, he landed on top of the rock. He had forgotten that the water was buoyant and that the ocean would support his body. God has an uplifting power which overcomes odds. God's power makes us more than we are, by ourselves. In this case, David's merciful God directed him in unexpected ways, in order that he could overcome his enemies, his adversity, and probable death. Verse 51, You who gave great victories to your king and showed kindness to your anointed. Certainly, David had just cause to worship, praise and give thanks to God. I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can adjust my sails to always reach my destination. Jimmy Dean.